behind me is a little bright, isn't it? What's happening? In my back room, trying not to make too much noise. Oh, that light. We shouldn't have put that light on. Hi guys, who's here? Michelle's here. I'm eating some peanuts while I sip my wine. Hi Michelle. Because I can't handle my alcohol. If I drink anything on an empty stomach, I'm under a table in about an hour. Hi, I am Leah. Layla. Hi, Malibu Milk. Hi, oh, Dynamite. Help cure my hangover. Oh, that's what I was just talking about. Just say, I never get them. That's what I should say. I never get them. I should never say, I end up under the table. I should say, I can drink whatever I want. Hi, Tashi Mac. Hi, HLR. Top tip for a more difficult day in terms of persisting. Get back on the horse tomorrow. Have a shitty day today. Okay, it's been a bit shit. Tomorrow, you're not going to do that. Tomorrow is another day, as they say in Gone with the Wind. Don't worry about today. Write it off. But if you want to do it at the time, the best thing to do is just jump in on your negative thinking with an affirmation. No, he loves me. No. Fight your brain. I vomit the whole day after drinking. I'm not going to affirm that I do that, but... My birthday last year was a disaster in a very romantic restaurant. All I saw was the inside of the toilet bowl. Because I drank champagne during the day. For me, 2.5 glasses of champagne, I'm in the toilet at my birthday. I'm going on a date with my ex today. Oh! Don't call him your ex, call him your SP. No exes here. We do that for a very specific reason, darling. You don't want to think of them as your ex. You want to think that you're already back together. You want to think they're already your person. You want to think they're already yours. So if that's an ex that you want, walk in there with Queen energy. Imagine that they're back because they love you. And you're back together in your mind, they love you. In your mind, they love you. Whether you're back together or not, in your mind, they love you. Morning, Amazing Lazy. Oh, awesome, thank you. Any advice when you miss SP? Guys, you can miss them, but don't dwell in that dwelling state of missing them all day. Thanks, Maxine. Look, guys, missing them is a natural part of not being with them. I get it. But if you sit in that sadness, in that longing, in that regret, it doesn't help you, okay? I want you jazz as much as you can to pull yourself out with affirmations. No, he loves me and only me. Have a little meditation in your mind of what he's thinking of right now and he's thinking of you. Imagine his arms wrapped around you. Imagine what he'd say to you when he sees you finally. When I do my self-concept course and my Get Your Ex Back course, guys, I've been recording today a number of meditations that you can literally just, as soon as you're spiraling, you can just put one on and you go for about 3-4 minutes and you can just lie there. Imagine a beautiful scene with them. I'll either guide you or I'll just leave the music playing. I'll give you an idea of what to do beforehand and you can just get into that scene quickly. You can put it in your earphones and just be doing it as you're walking along. Okay? Just to visualize a little scene. Or listen to the SP affirmations over and over and over and the self-concept ones over and over and over on a loop to get you out of that spiral. To get you out of that missing them state. Are you the same dickhead who tried to go live with me this morning and I said go away and you're doing it again? It's the same person who tried to go live with me this morning. Quantum leaping, can we discuss? It's literally, it's not as complicated as it sounds. Everyone is in their own reality and everyone within their own reality has quantum realities parallel going on. Everything's already done. Everything's already happening, right? Quantum leaping is simply stepping into the new state of you, the new you. Who would you be if you were the man or woman you want to be who had what they wanted to have now? Step into it. Imagine you are that now and you've literally just quantum jumped to a new reality. Ta-da! You've quantum leapt. It's just a new state of you. It's nothing more than that. Lois, have you seen Sammy's new video? No, I haven't watched any YouTube for a couple of days, guys. I haven't watched Sammy's videos for... I think the last one when everyone wanted me to watch her one when she said she was confused and she was talking about states. But what's it about? She doesn't post that often anymore. How to change self-concept. Assess it. Assess what it is that your self-concept is. And it could be very flawed. There was a poor girl today on one of my videos on my abandonment issues video, and she said, oh, my therapist says that I have abandonment issues, but I've never been abandoned. She said I abandoned myself. And I had to comment because I thought, this girl's therapist's a fucking moron. And I told her what I thought it was. And she was like, oh my God, you just blown my mind. I was like, get a new therapist. Sometimes, guys, what you think your self-concept issues aren't the self-concept issues at all. People bandy the word abandonment around all the time. Oh, I've got abandonment wound. Do you? Did your parents actually leave or die? Because if that didn't happen, you haven't been abandoned. Right? It won't be abandonment. So, guys, I want you to sit down and just write down your thoughts. You don't need to know exactly what it's called. I just want you to know what your thoughts are. Write down all your thoughts in 20-minute space of time without doing anything, watching anything, listening to anything. Just write them all down and then read them and think, is there a common theme here? Like, I feel like I'm going to get rejected, or I feel not good enough, or I think there's something wrong with me, or I anticipate people leaving me or hurting me. There's the theme. And then you affirm against it. My self-concept course will have a proper assessment test where you can know exactly what your actual issue is. She said she made a TikTok saying she's done with Neville and rules. Oh. Okay. Well, Sammy's not strictly Neville really anyway. She's always said that. So what's she doing now then? Just because you're not following Neville doesn't mean you're not doing the kind of things he said, like stepping into the new state of you, because that's what her old video was about. Everyone wanted me to watch, so if she's just stepping into the new state of her, that is still what Neville said. And he didn't apply any rules to anybody, so I don't quite know what you're talking about. What's your YouTube channel? I don't have one yet, darling, but it's the same name as my account. I just haven't launched it yet, darling. What are your pronouns? Goddess, darling. Within a few days, I've already got 4 signs that confirm my affirmations are about to happen anytime. Oh, lovely. Hello, Summer. Loz, I feel like I love myself very much. Why is that I crave love from someone else? Loz, if I feel like I love myself very much, why is it that I crave love from someone else? We all crave love from someone else, guys. It's the most natural thing in the world to want to be loved by someone else. Nothing wrong with that. Don't beat yourself up because you want love. Everyone wants love. Why do you think all the manifestation coaches in the world are talking to people about getting their exes back, getting their person, finding a person? It's the most important thing to people, guys, is love. And having people around them love them, a family, etc. It's just the most important thing to everyone. Just is. Because when you're on a deathbed, you don't remember what money you had. You don't remember what things you bought. You just remember how you felt about all the people in your life. And all the love you had or didn't have. Hi, Loz. Is it really that we manifest... Hi, Loz. Is it really that we manifest fast manifesting if we should let it unfold naturally? What in the hell does that mean, Michelle? Is it really that we manifest fast manifesting if we should let it unfold naturally? I don't really understand that, darling, but yes, you should let it unfold naturally, but I don't know what you mean by fast manifesting in exclamation points, in inverted commas. Don't really understand that, darling. Write that again. When your affirmations start reflecting, can we start using new self-concept ones to help different old stories? Yes, do it. Add to it, guys. But I wouldn't throw all your main ones away. Absolutely not. Because unless they become a full-blown belief in your brain, I wouldn't be throwing your strong core affirmations away, because your brain would just go, oh, yeah, great. She doesn't think she's chosen anymore. She's not saying that anymore. We're just going to throw it in there that she's fucking not. Ha-ha, we won. It's new thinking, guys. This is why I love you so much. Oh, thank you, Rebel Goddess. Hi, Loz. Should I not check up on social media? Yes, please. Not SP's social media. Fuck no. Fuck no. You'll see some bitch they've added as a friend on Instagram or Facebook and you think, who's that? She's just typed. Oh, God. Next minute, they'll be going out. And you'll be like, I fucking knew it. No, you manifested that simply by thinking those thoughts. Loz on the wine. I know. I've been working all day. I'm not a big drinker. I've given myself a quarter of a glass. How many areas do I work on? As many as you like, darling, but don't overwhelm your subconscious. Maybe 5 things like house, car, SP, money. Down the aisle, but also said I was too good for him. Self-concept needing work. What's this down the aisle, Mary Kate? What the fuck? Hang on. Spent the last 2 evenings with SP while having too much to drink. He told me he's going to carry me down the aisle, but also said I was too good for him. No. He's going to carry you down the aisle. It's great. Self-concept's working. What you have is an old story about him not being good enough for you. I don't earn as much money as you. I've got issues to sort out. I've had a hard childhood. I just got out of a divorce. Whatever the fucking story is you're holding about him is making him say things like, I'm not good enough for you. Because you think there's a story about him that he's flawed in some way or broken in some way or not enough in some way, or he thinks that about himself. Get rid of that fucking story. He's so confident now. He knows he's the best man for me. My SP only has one type, and it's Goddess, aka me. Ah! Hello, darling. Loz, I have affirmed while sleeping. Woke up to a voice saying, I don't want to be in your life. That's weird. Maybe you have a ghost, darling. Try to read into any dreams or bad things that happen, guys. People have said to me, when we did the sleep affirmations challenge in the group, that they could hear Dylan James's voice turning into like a demon and his voice changing and everything on the affirmation tapes. It's amazing what your subconscious will do. It'll fight you, it'll make you hear noises, it'll make you hear voices, it'll change the voices, it'll make you throw the phone across the room. It doesn't like the new affirmations, darling. Oh my God, I just got a giant witch on the screen. Ah! Cat Louise Fletch sent me a giant witch. Thank you, darling. These Halloween gifts are hilarious. Oh, and a giant pumpkin. Thank you. Lol, I did. Oh, what did you do? Hi, Laws. Feeling so positive today, knowing I'm living in the end. Can't wait for your meditations. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, thanks for all the roses, guys. Thank you, Delisimrimi. I can't read your name. I'm so dyslexic. What are you doing for Halloween, Laws? It's already been. It's done. It was last night here. I didn't do anything, darling. No Halloween-y shit, really. Australians don't really get into Halloween. We're not really Halloween people. Well, it's gotten bigger over the last couple of years, like Valentine's Day, but it's really an American thing. Here, DJ sound like a demon. Yes, Dylan James sound like a demon. Lots of people said that. Oh, got a whipped coffee to go with my wine. Thank you so much. Loz, today I had an amazing dream about SP. Oh, I love it. When living in the end, are you acting as if you and your SP are in a relationship? Question mark. You can, guys. That can be the acting as if, but it's not acting. Acting as if is a very flawed premise. It's talking about going and doing shit out loud in the 3D with your hands, with your voice, acting as if, like walking down the street in a wedding dress, bridesmaid style, or leaving room in your closet for some dude to show up. You can go and do that if you want, but that's not changing your thinking. That's doing something to make something happen. But just because you put a wedding dress on and walked around your house doesn't mean you think you're married. It just means you put a wedding dress on. You have to actually think you're married. I talk about visualizing. That's different. Or affirming that you already are that person. I am married is very different than walking around with a wedding dress. You can walk around with a wedding ring on your finger all day, and all it is a ring on your finger. Unless you give that meaning and you imagine, I am married to John. John loves me so much. We're so blissfully, happily married. Da-da-da. That ring pretty much means nothing. So acting as if is a very flawed thing to do. It's a very LOA thing to do. It's doing stuff out here. It's what you do with your mind that matters. Your subconscious mind is what is getting impressed, and it reflects out the new thinking, which people then reflect back. If you just walk around with a wedding ring on your finger or in a wedding dress, or writing a $20 million check and sticking it on your wall, it'll pretty much do absolutely fucking nothing unless you walk past that $20 million check every day and imagine you have $20 million in your bank account. Unless you look down at the ring and imagine you're married. The actual thing in the 3D will do pretty much fuck all, which is why vision boards mostly don't work unless people are really deeply subconsciously thinking the thoughts of themselves in the images in the vision board. Catching two lies in a row, number 10. Oh! My SP's name is John. I'm taking it as a sign. I always say John. It's the most generic name I could think of. Today, I gave up on my SP. I don't believe that my affirmations will come true. He clearly moved on. No, darling, you've given up on you. Bye. Guys, XXX Sue, you've come in here with all kinds of negative shit about your SP. 1 minute you're feeling positive about it, and the next minute you're fucking down in the dumps, suicidal about the dude. And I'm sorry, it's got nothing to do with him. You're giving up on him because you cannot get control of your thinking. Your thinking has been all over the fucking shop, and then you've been talking about third parties for a while. And I'm telling you right now, if you've been listening to me and you're really fucking listening, you will be able to admit to yourself that it's got nothing to do with him and that you just weren't thinking differently enough. And I'm not blaming you or telling you did something wrong, but you don't go and blame them and think, he doesn't want me back. My affirmations aren't working. What is working are the affirmations that you're doing right now in your mind of, I need to give up, he doesn't want me. They are literal affirmations in your brain right now that you're sending out, and they're reflecting to him and he's reflecting back. not showing up. Guys, your affirmations are always working. This is always working. What you affirm in your mind as true, like, he doesn't want to be with me, this isn't working, will be true. It's what you dominantly, habitually think. Do you habitually, dominantly think this isn't working? Do you habitually, dominantly think he doesn't want me back? Do you habitually, dominantly think, where is he? He hasn't showed up. This isn't working. Well, then it won't be fucking working. That's how this works, guys. What you dominantly think will manifest. Do you dominantly think it isn't working? Do you dominantly think affirmations don't work? Then they won't work for you. The positive ones. But the negative one you're thinking right now in your brain, which is these don't work, will work. Make sense? Affirming is just thinking something is true. You're currently doing it all the time. You just don't realise it. Hi, Kat! Hello, my beautiful kings and queens. How is everyone's Halloween? Oh, wonderful, Kat. How are you? Hey, Loz, should I stop manifesting if my affirmations come up in my 3D or should I continue? Guys, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater and become the old you again. Don't turn into the old bitch you used to be. Keep on top of your self-concept at least. Lots of LOA people say sleep affirmations don't work, but some say it does. Why are you listening to those dumb See You Next Tuesdays? Don't listen to them. I don't know if they work. I have absolutely no scientific proof that sleep affirmations work. But I know that we did a challenge in our group and we just did a litmus test and people said it did, so other people said it didn't. It's up to you. It's whatever suits you guys. It's like affirmations. Lots of people talking about fucking affirmations at the moment because they're always a trending topic. I don't believe in that shit for me because my brain doesn't like it, but lots of people love that shit. It's what your subconscious does or doesn't get attuned to and like, okay? I know my affirmations do work. It makes sense completely. I'm never giving up. Exactly. When did the penny drop for you, Loz? I think last year. Really last year. I had done a lot of things. A lot of visualizations that came true for me. A lot of stuff. Getting my YouTube channel launched and having a whole lot of followers and comments on my Facebook page the day I launched at my comedy channel years ago, right? Getting into certain schools or getting certain jobs that I wasn't qualified for or meeting people that were celebrities that I wanted to meet or ending up in a relationship with someone I wanted to be in a relationship with or all kinds of things. But then they'd fall apart. And I was like, why didn't that sustain itself? Why didn't I keep that that manifestation of my YouTube channel? Why didn't I keep that person? What's going on? And I've been listening to Neville for a lot of years, but I didn't really get the everyone is you pushed out thing. I didn't really get that I am causing everything, that my self-concept is all there is. That's when it didn't really drop until a whole lot of shit happened with me last year. And I was like, that's why. Kind of last year, really. Can you manifest anything fast? I think my passport will arrive soon. Issue date is in January. So just imagine it comes. Imagine I have it in your hand. When I applied for my passport in England, I've been waiting 14 years for it. Okay? So I've been on every visa known to man. And I wasn't using my manifestation skills. And I should have, because I would have got it a lot earlier. But I used to freak out a lot about visas. When I finally moved to Australia and I no longer gave much of a shit about getting it, I got it back within 2 days. 2 fucking days. It's unheard of. It got sent to England and came back FedEx. It was literally stamped, boof, and back in 2 days. And Brexit had already happened, so there were a gazillion people trying to get their British passports. And I couldn't believe it. I just imagine I had it in my hand, and I have a picture on my Facebook of my British passport and me going, oh my God, now I finally moved back to Australia. I no longer need it, but here it is. So just imagine it in your hand. Imagine it telling everyone it came so early. I can't believe it came in a couple of days. Loz, I changed my self-concept 2 months ago, and since then I haven't. Oh, where's it gone? It just jumped. Haven't. Oh, shit. Haven't had a negative thought about myself. Oh, my God. Amazing, darling. Holy shit. Good for you. Jesus. You're a master at this. When to give up. When you can't possibly change your old story about yourself or the person anymore, darling. And then just go jump off a cliff, because what's the point of life? Guys, if you don't have any hope in this, you're just thinking you're going to give up. Well, I ask you, you're going to get what you're dominantly thinking now, which is they're not coming back, they don't love me. Whatever you decide to think will come true. So if you give up, that'll come true. If you don't give up, that'll come true. The end. So either way, if you give up, guys, whatever you give up on won't happen, and you'll just get what you're manifesting now, which is this isn't working, this isn't happening, I'm giving up, and you'll literally manifest it never happening. Are you guys understanding this? All of you who are thinking of giving up, do you understand this? It is an absolute law. What you dominantly, habitually think, when you step into the state of having it now, when you believe it's yours, it will happen. It cannot not happen. You just gave me inspiration for a new video. Oh, did I, darling? Wonderful. Wow, mirror back to me. I saw all the good unconscious. What's this? Mirror back to me. I saw all the good unconscious become things and asked why. What's that mean, Graceful Goddess? I don't understand. Is that linked to another thing? Loz, one of my manifestations came true. Oh, this is George. What was it? Left him 4 years ago, trying with my thoughts all the time to get him back. He's engaged now, not to me. What'd you leave him for, darling? Did you push him away because you thought he was going to hurt you because you haven't worked on your self-concept and your self-concept was in the toilet? Now you realise you want him back? Okay. So imagine him with you. Doesn't matter he's engaged. Engagements fall apart all the fucking time. Keep getting asked out on dates. Oh! Went on my first one yesterday. Wasn't SP, but he's next. Wonderful, darling. Look, use those to your advantage, guys. Big yourself up. Go on the dates. Get the attention. Who cares? I've really stopped. Got to eat these peanuts. I've got this giant jar of peanuts. I've practically eaten half the jar already. Just found out I'm pregnant. Oh, my God. Congratulations. And SP reacted so badly. Oh, it's his. Do I revise or just affirm or both? Both, darling. Revise his reaction. Imagine he was just shocked. Imagine he's thrilled. Imagine he was just not expecting it. He didn't know how to take it. He loves you. He loves your little family. He can't wait for you to have the baby. He loves you and he loves his little family with you, okay? And just revise the whole fucking thing and imagine him saying, oh, my God, I'm thrilled. Or imagine a phone call where he says, babe, I'm so sorry. I was just completely shocked. I didn't know how to handle that, but I'm thrilled and I can't wait and I love you. Hey, Loz, everything is going great and because of that, I'm getting triggered. Please help. Oh! Sometimes that happens, guys, when it's all too good to be true. It's too good to be true. That's the thing I heard on almost every call. It was too good to be true. I used to say that in my mind all the time. That's just because you're not used to it going so well, darling. Start stepping into, this is my birthright. I'm meant to have everything I fucking want. I've decided that this is the girl I am now, and I get the love I want. I get the guy. I get the great life. The end. Just accept it. This is the new you. Death to the old fucking you who got disappointed and expected the worst. Who sent me that, Rose? Been trying for 4 years. What the fuck have you been doing, rep sets? What have you been doing by trying for 4 years? I bet you haven't been doing what I fucking say. I bet you've been just doing SP affirmations. He loves me. He wants me. We're blissfully happily married. Visualize. We're blissfully happily married. Have you been working on your self-concept and changing all the shit you were doing during the relationship that caused the relationship to break up? Bet you haven't. Have you discovered what your deep self-concept issues are that caused you to get triggered to break up with him in the first place? Bet you haven't. Oh my God, I'm late enough to watch this live. Oh, you're up late enough. Don't give up. You all deserve the world. Yes, guys. God, my back's hurting from sitting at the computer all day with my headphones on my head. Can we block people from our reality? Like never see or hear from people we don't want to hear from again? Why would you want to do that? But okay, do it. Just say they're not my reality anymore. They've disappeared from my reality. Hey, Loz, everything's going great. Oh, I saw that one. Does anyone know why she stopped doing the one-on-ones? Are you talking to me? I'm right here. Yes, darling. I found them very overwhelming. They were very emotional. I was doing over 30 a week, which was over 45 hours of my time because they ended up all being an hour long, even though I was charging for half an hour. So I was undercharging for my time because they were going for 45 minutes to an hour. They were very emotional and a lot of them were very draining for me. And you've got to understand, I'm not a psychologist. I've not been trained in not getting emotional. I used to go to bed and just be utterly exhausted from sitting on lives, 5 calls a day and then the lives. I was just like drained, emotionally drained. And it just wasn't a good use of my time. Even though I'd love to be able to spread myself that thinly and do a call a day for everyone or a couple of calls a day, I just can't because if I'm serving this many people now, like when I started the calls, I had 18 people on the live. Now I've got 212 people on the live. If I did for everyone who wanted to call, I would have no time. So I've got to do it in a more productive way. And the only way I can think of doing that is the courses, which is everything I was doing on the calls anyway. So those, and then maybe group coaching with about 12 people. And those 12 people have to have either already had a call with me or have done the self-concept course so they've already analysed their issues so we can jump straight into the problem, on the call rather than me asking 10,000 questions about your childhood, which would take up the whole time for your coaching, right? Can you change a story that hasn't happened yet? Well, we'll just imagine it has happened. And what do you need to change it for? I don't understand. Hang on, let me find them. Too busy writing the courses that will be able to help me. Yeah, more people, yeah. What's this? I had the same situation with the car loan as you. I've been affirming. Yes, darling, just imagine you have the car, honestly. I couldn't believe the way I got the money. It was just so bizarre. Still bizarre to me to this day. And how I got a white car when there was no white car is still so fucking strange. Thank you, darling, for the rose, Delissa. Oh, big witch. Hang on, I can't see any questions. There's a witch flying across the screen. Found out, oh my God, it's all me. Yes, guys, it's all you. Tomorrow, going to the movies with my SP. Oh, you sassy. Love it. So I want to marry him and live in the end. I affirm about the ring. I do see the ring in my hand. Yes, see the ring on your hand. See yourself walking down the aisle. See him ahead of you as you walk down the aisle. See yourself lying on the couch, you holding hands or eating popcorn, watching Netflix, married with your ring on your finger. Imagine any scenario with your eyeballs. You're in the scenario now. You're already married. I got a car loan and pick up my new car this week. Loz, someone asked about my SP. Should I talk about them in the same way I do in my affirmations? No, you just say, I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, how are you? Just change the fucking subject. Don't lie to them because then you'll be caught up in the lie and they'll say, oh, I thought you broke up. Oh, really? Oh, are you doing that manifesting thing? Oh, you're a fucking nut. Oh, no, didn't you say fuck off and die? It's just much harder if you lie, guys. Loz, he messaged me today, wanted to talk again, told him Tuesday if he decides he wants to. Of course he's going to decide he wants to, Meg. You were all worried about what the talk was and how it didn't go well, and suddenly he wants to talk again. Give that all excellent meaning, darling, and go and talk to him whenever. You don't have to wait till Tuesday. But do that if you want. But give it all excellent meaning, darling. Why the fuck would he need to talk to you again? Because he wants to see you. Give it all good meaning. Walk in there with Queen Energy and know that you're going to get the outcome you want this time. If I only affirm for my self-concept, it will still affect SP. Yes, guys, they can only reflect you. Your concept of yourself is what manifests. What you think of you, them, the situation is what reflects out and creates your reality. The one with pregnant is my old mirror. Listen to Loz and get your self-concept sorted as SP. The one who's pregnant. Oh, God, really? Don't imagine they don't want the child, guys. Okay? When you have an unexpected pregnancy, it's unexpected. They're going to be unexpectedly shocked. Don't read into that reaction. Okay? Can you change a story that hasn't happened yet, waiting on something? No. You don't understand what the changing the story is. You literally just assume you got it. Just assume you have it. If you're waiting on something, assume the something has come or the thing has happened. You don't have to change anything. Just imagine now, it's now, and you've got it now. You've jumped into the future, and it's the now, and you have it now. It's already happened. If I only I saw that one. He loves loving me. It was really a game changer. That's a great one. He loves loving me. That's beautiful. If I only affirm, yes, I saw that one. Self-concept is on form for me right now, Lois. SP is doing everything I want him to. Is he, Manny J. So much success from all the people that calls me. I'm so thrilled. Oh, thanks for the pumpkin, Michelle. Thanks for the devilish cat. Can one lose weight with LOA when it's always contradicted by current reality? Darling, I don't teach LOA, but look, all you need to do is step into the state of I have the body I want. Now, however you want to do that is up to you. You can visualize yourself with the body you want. You can affirm, I love my body. My body is exactly how I want it to be. Weight has fallen off me. I'm my ideal weight. Everyone's commenting on how great I look. I'm so svelte. I'm so muscular. I look like a gym junkie. I look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, whatever you want to say or imagine. But at the same time, maybe don't look in mirrors or stand on the scales and just imagine or put a sticker over the top of your scale saying 60 kilos, whatever you want to be, and stick it on there and see it every day. Oh, look, I'm 60 kilos. Oh, look, I'm 60 kilos. Oh, look at that, I'm 60 kilos. Okay? Trick your brain. Yes, I used to self-sabotage anything good in my life. Oh, guys, join the fucking club. When someone really liked me, I used to think, what the fuck's wrong with you? Seriously. I used to push the good guys away. I remember there was a guy years ago, and I was all wrapped up in one guy, and then I met this other guy, and he was so lovely, and I remember we went on a date one time, and he made me a mixtape. This is how old I am, a mixtape. And he handed me this little tape full of these songs, and I just thought it was the most repulsive. I was just like, why is this guy so full on? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? Meanwhile, the guy that I liked, who was a narcissist, who'd push me away constantly, I was in love with, and this guy was so wonderful. If I met that guy now, I'd be like, oh, I love this guy. But I pushed away many a lovely guy because my self-concept was always appalling. I remember the first guy who ever really liked me was the loveliest guy when I was in high school. And he told my best friend that he wanted to ask me on a date. And I just found him so overwhelmingly nice, I couldn't handle him. And I ended up dancing with someone else at this dance when this guy was there. And this guy ended up being the biggest sleazebag, cheater, horrible, narcissistic asshole. And I ended up going out with him instead of the nice guy. You'll pick the bad guy every time if your self-concept's shit. Because you just can't believe that they'd like you. It's been 20 days. Do you think my affirmation's working because there's no movement in 3D? I do 80% self-concept. Are you fucking joking, darling? 20 days. 20 days. Try 20 fucking months for some people. Darling, how long have you been thinking the old thoughts and you think 20 days is going to do something? Kim Velez has a video that just came out about how it took her a year to get her SP back. A fucking year. She's a top manifesting coach. It took her a whole year to get rid of all her shitty old self-concept. How long is it going to take you? I'm not going to scare you with thinking it's going to take ages, but 20 days ain't shit, darling. Stop worrying about it. Imagine it's happening. Just because you can't see movement doesn't mean it's not happening. Ignore the 3D love and just keep doing it. Yes. What if Kim Valdez, Kim Velez. What if you've never met them? Can you manifest? Yes, guys, I've manifested people I've never met. I've slept with them with their arms around me in the night. That's one of my meditations I'm going to do for YouTube, guys. Sleep in the wish fulfilled as if they're with you in bed. Fall asleep with your SP. That's a wonderful thing to do. Just imagine their arms around you every night. Imagine their smell. Even if you've never, ever, you don't even know what they look like. Just imagine a man. A man with a big, hairy, muscly chest, a big guy, 6 foot tall. You can feel his whole presence in the bed. He's taken up the whole bed. He snores. He breathes funny, but he's there. He's there all night. Get a pillow and cuddle it and imagine it's him. Or put a pillow behind your back and imagine he's snuggling you. Do that, guys. Yes, heal myself. What's this? For years, thoughts to bring him back. What's this? Yes, healed myself, but thoughts to bring him back has not worked. Well, then you haven't healed yourself at all, fucking hell, darling. What do you mean healed yourself? Have you imagined the whole time he's loved you? Or have you been thinking all the shitty thoughts like he's looking at other girls, he's got that other bitch, he'll probably marry her, oh, fuck, they've got engaged. What shitty thoughts were you having about him? What old story you're holding about him? If you're fully healed, then it's the old story you're holding about your SP that you've not got rid of. Yes, I love falling asleep with my SP. Yes, it's a wonderful thing to do, guys. No, I don't have a YouTube channel yet, guys, soon. Brittany's going to help me upload all the videos. SP came back. Oh, what's this? Molly Evans. He's not sure how he feels yet, though. Oh, fuck that. Just got to keep persisting progress. Darling, don't worry about he's not sure how he feels. It's like Meg. Meg had a date the other, a meet up with her SP the other day, and she said it did not go well, and now he wants to see her again? Whatever they say is just your thoughts out of their brain, into their brain, out of their fucking mouth. Did you ever think he might not know how he feels? Did you ever think he might not want you? Did you ever think at any time before this that he might not love you? That's why he fucking said that. Don't worry about it and just think, you love me. You want me. You can't exist without me. You can't imagine your life without me. You'll fucking die without me. You won't be able to breathe without me. Doesn't matter what they say, guys. Thanks, Steph King, for the roses. What do you think about the role playing with friends? What's this? And talking to them like you're in the end. It just makes no fucking difference, darling. That's doing shit in the 3D, which will have no effect on manifesting whatsoever. That's some LOA. That's some crazy LOA. Let's all act as if we're married. Walk around our house as if we're married, bitches. Oh, great. What the fuck's that doing for your brain? Unless you're really imagining it's true, it's just make-believe. Okay, make-believe is not manifesting. Thanks, Kat Louise Fletch, for the pumpkins. Guys, make-believe is different than imagining. You're just using your mind, guys, not doing it out loud. Sitting down with your bitches and acting as if you're married. That's different. That's LOA shit. That's why it doesn't fucking work. But I put on a wedding dress and walked around my house every day for a year and he never came. Yes, bitch, because the whole time you were walking around the wedding dress, you were thinking, wonder what he's doing. Wonder if that third party's still around. I'm going to check his socials. Oh, he doesn't love me. He broke my heart. But I'm in this wedding dress. Makes no fucking difference what you do in the 3D. It's what you're thinking that matters, guys. What you're deeply, dominantly imagining is true. You can act out as if with all your friends all you like, but it won't make any difference what you're thinking. You can be sitting there with your friends, having a little tea party as if it's your hens do, and thinking, this is fucking nuts. These bitches are crazy. What are they doing? This is not making no difference to my life, and it won't manifest. Sorry, guys. Morning from Ireland. Oh, Nikki D, you're up super early. Oh, no, it's 10 in the morning. I'm thinking of the people in America. Best way to manifest money. Just imagine you have it already, darling. Step into the state of wealth. What would a wealthy person be like, feel like, act like, think like? Think like that. I am so wealthy. When I walk in a shop, I can buy everything I want. I'm not going to, but I could. Step into the state of wealth. Loz is the funniest woman ever. Well, I do have a comedy channel on YouTube, guys, that died because I never finished it. One of the characters is an LOA person, a girl who's obsessed with LOA, and she's a complete nut. I think she was my favourite character that I did. To be honest, my SP isn't that important person. I just want him so I don't want to put too much effort. Well, don't put in too much effort then, don't. I can see he's reflecting me now. He says he loves me 1 minute and the next he's unsure. Molly. So, you're thinking he's unsure. You're thinking he doesn't love you. You still haven't fixed you. Not that you have to be 100% fixed. Not that your self-concept has to be perfect. Trust me, that's not the case. But I just want you to consistently work on it, guys. I just want you to consistently flip the old shitty thoughts to the new thoughts of the new you, okay? He's texting as I'm listening to your live. Oh, Mandy, love it. What kind of affirmations do you make? Hang on, jumped. Hang on, what? What? SP texted me after I started affirming for it. First movement, very happy. Wonderful. Do I affirm that my SP has confessed his feelings to me and asked me out, or that he wants to do so? You just imagine you're already with them, darling. But yes, you can imagine the steps if you want, but you imagine he loves me. You can't imagine his life with anybody but me. He loves being my boyfriend. And then say, we're constantly going on dates. He's constantly asking me out on dates. Well, as I feel like giving up, it just seems so hard. Fuck my life. Well, Davina, then do. Guys, if you're coming in here saying give up, I just... okay, go on then. When people ask me how things are, I've simply been saying my life's great. Ex and I are getting along well. Exactly, Nat. Don't you dare sit there and dwell and talk about the ex as being the worst father in the world. Is Australia a good place? Well, Perth's a bit fucking dull, darling. That's where I am. That's why I left here when I was 19. Couldn't wait to leave. It's not bad. I live like 2 minutes away from the beach. Really shouldn't be complaining about the place. Hi from Thailand. Oh, hi! I joked about selling 100k barbecue at work, and I had a customer come in that day to buy one. 100k barbecue. A barbecue that costs $100,000. A barbecue. The fuck does it do? $100,000 barbecue. What the hell? That's magic, darling. Amazing. Good for you. What beach are you near, Loz? I'm in Perth. I'm South Cottesloe. I'm right opposite the dog beach of South Cott. So I'm down the Fremantle end of Cottesloe. I'm right opposite the entrance to the beach on the corner of Sydney Street. Better have nice grill marks. What, the barbecue for $100,000? Exactly. Loz, second SP came in exceeding my affirmations. That is crazy that I've manifested her. Oh my God, Erin! Guys, sometimes the second SPs step up and they are just out of the blue saying all your affirmations, treating you how you want. You're just like, what? It's because your self-concept, they've only known the new self-concept of you. And you don't have any old story about them. They are so much easier, trust me. It's just when your old self-concept shit kicks in once you're in the relationship. That's the problem. Okay, we're not going to affirm that for anybody. Barbecue cooks itself himself, yes. Yesterday, I said we had no contact for 6 days. Today, he's back in contact for cis people. Well, exactly, Leanne. You're fucking freaking out for nothing. Wonderful, darling. I'm lately feeling so insecure and in a bad mindset. I don't know what to do. Darling, stick with us. Come on the lives with me every day. I go live every morning, UK time, wherever you are, which is nighttime Australia, and morning time Australia, which is nighttime US. Come and join the Facebook group and sit there and have a Loz binge and watch every single video in the media folder, okay, the photos section, and watch all the lives back. I'm about to add 3 more lives. There'll be over 300 lives in there, guys. Plus all the Facebook ones. What's this? Brody's here. Cringing over the fact that last Halloween I was doing a moon scripting ritual. Moon scripting. What the fuck is moon scripting? I've never heard of that one. Moon scripting. Dear Moon, please bring me my specific person. Is that what it is? Moon scripting. That's a new one. I haven't heard that one. Did you have to drink moon water at the same time or stick it under your pillow? What the fuck is that entail? Thanks to you, SP2 is now SP1. Just concentrating on self-concept. Yay, Jessie! See, sometimes the SP2 becomes SP1, guys. It happens. It does happen. Loz binge. Yes, guys, go on a Loz binge. I didn't claim that little name. I don't know who came up with it. Or did I? Do the reps and amount of new self-concept affirmations have to do with the time it shows up? Do the repetitions? Well, it's like reps in a gym, guys. If you're just doing consistent squats and compound exercises and you're doing the same glute exercise over and over and over, your ass will expand. But if you go in there every day and do a couple of squats and then you're doing your arms, then you got leg day, and then the next time you do glutes, you do a completely different exercise, your ass won't grow, right? It's how it works in the gym. Reps in the same compound exercise, not a different exercise every fucking week. It's the same with affirmations. You're building the muscle in your brain that's becoming the new belief. You're building the muscle in your glute that builds your huge, juicy ass. Got it? Loz, do you think some things are out of our control, like death and things like that? Yes. Like you just might drop dead one day. Yes. It happens, guys. People die. Rep sets. What's this, rep sets? Yes, rep sets. I absolutely love your lives. Been with you since summer. Oh, have you, telling you right? Does your SP feel if you're trying to manifest them? I think they don't, it's not like they're aware that you're doing it. They're just having thoughts in their brain that aren't their own, and then they become their own, right? So they'll say things that are your affirmation word for word, and you'll think, holy shit, but they're thinking it themselves. And if you ask them later on, like, if you said, I put that thought in your mind, they'll say, no, you didn't. That was my thinking. I've come back of my own accord. Thank you very much. Like, they won't for a second think that you're reflecting thought to them. And it is their decision. You've got to understand. It goes into their mind and it is their decision. You're not tricking them or controlling them, or they're not a robot. They are making their own decision. It is their thinking. It becomes their thinking. Just like the old thinking of not loving you became their thinking because you didn't think they loved you. Got it? Hello, Loz. How can I make someone believe in my explanation? Why are you assuming they don't believe you, darling? Why do you have this assumption that people don't believe what you say? Is it because when you were a child, no one listened to you? You weren't heard? You were told to shut up and sit in the corner and only adults matter, or children to be seen, not heard, or no one understood you? You felt misunderstood? What's going on there? My friend texts me. My friend's boyfriend texts me saying he wants to be with me, and I told my friend and he's denying he said it. Oh my God. Well, darling, your self-concept must be on point, because if the other people's boyfriends are wanting you, well, it's working. Just don't worry about what's happening in 3D, darling. Imagine it's all resolved, however you want it resolved, okay? Some say it's harder to manifest an X than a new SP. Is that true? It can be very true, guys, because you haven't got rid of the old story about your ex, and the new SP's got no attached story to them, and they only see the new you with a new self-concept. The only problem with that is then if you let your triggers kick in, the new SP will turn into the same qualities, have the same qualities as the old SP, because you're literally reflecting the old shitty thought you always had about yourself out to him, and then he'll turn into the same kind of SP as the last guy, and he'll leave too. And then you'll be like, fuck, I thought this was easier. Oh no, I haven't changed me enough, and now I've got triggered like a bitch, and he's left, and I've lost 2 SPs. Happens, guys. I think that's comforting for people who might think SP is the only one there because they manifested them. Yes, guys, there's plenty of SPs out there, trust me. How do you work on your self-concept? I want you to flip your negative thoughts that you've always had your whole fucking life to a new favourable thought of being the man or woman you want to be. Okay? So whatever the thought is, you want to think the opposite. The favourable thought. I'm not enough. I'm more than enough. I'm special and unique, and people love me, and they love my energy, and they love my smile, and they love the sound of my voice, they love being around me, they need me in their life. You back up your new assumption with all these things you could say about yourself that maybe you could at the moment believe is true. And then it will build, okay? Loz, my car is not starting and I need to start, and because moved today, so I'll firm my car starts. Oh, guys, I do that with machinery all the time. Haven't you seen me on the lives getting my milk frother to work? It doesn't work, and then I go, you'll work, and then I put it down and it works. Just tell it to work. Imagine yourself driving and moving all your shit today, darling. Imagine yourself driving and moving your shit in that car, and it will happen. What affirmations to use to let SP trust me and open up to me? He's so vulnerable with me. He loves telling me about his feelings. He loves opening up to me. I'm his soft place to land. All those things, darling. Okay, when this wine's finished, guys, I'm going because I've got to finish those meditations. I do that with my laptop. Yes, guys, it works on electronics. It works on everyone and everything. I think my self-concept theme is I am really self-critical. Oh, join the club, darling. I did the 20 minutes. How can I change that? Okay. I am more than good enough. Nothing I do is wrong. It doesn't matter what I do. I can't fuck this up. If I hear criticism, I never believe it. I never put myself down. I never let anyone else put me down. I am exactly right as I am. I'm perfect just the way I am. I don't criticize myself anymore. Yes, thank you, Loz. Okay, good. Thank you. I feel anxious and sad, and then I see your video on live and it helps me so much. Oh, good, darling. Oh, look, I joined Sasha's live today because she'd been on my live. You know, I am Sasha Official, guys. She's a wonderful manifestation account. She's only just started recently and she's wonderful. I would recommend you go and watch her, the beautiful girl with the red hair. And she'd just been on my live and thanking me. And I was like, what's she thanking me about? And she told me how her mum had passed away a while back. And we're talking about it on the live. And the next minute, I was flicking through my For You page and I was just posting a video. So my video was loading and her live came up and she was talking about me. And she was saying, oh, I just want to thank Loz on the live. And she's been there. She's like a mother figure to me. And she started crying her eyes out. And I wanted to join the live, but I couldn't get into the live because my video was loading. So my video loaded, then I went in the live and we're talking about just life. And it was a wonderful live to be part of. And what was I commenting on? Why did I bring this up? What were you saying? I can't remember what you said. But, yeah, that's what she was saying, that the lives had helped her. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, here she is. She so knows her stuff. And she was saying that I'd helped her, but in the same way that Kim Velez has helped me and Sammy Ingram helped me and listening to Create Your Future and Caleb at Pluto's Gate and listening to Neville especially has helped me. So guys, whatever helps you, do it. If it's sitting on lives, if it's going back and watching the lives, if it's scripting, if it's visualizing, if it's living in this wish fulfilled every morning and waking up in it every day, go and do it, guys, to make yourself feel better. Okay? Get out of that anxious state. Get out of that sad mental spiraling state. Okay? Yeah, it was lovely. Bless her. And I started live for ages and I was like, okay, guys, I have to go now. Really have to go. I've got shit to do. Poor Sasha, I know. Oh, broke my heart. Can I manifest not having to pay a traffic ticket? Police already gave it to me. Don't worry about it, darling. Just imagine I'm the exception to the rule. I'm the exception to the rule. I don't need to pay this ticket. They made a mistake. That ticket never had to get paid because it was a mistake. Just imagine them saying, oh, okay, declined, or it's approved, your appeal was approved. Appeal approved, or whatever they would do to not have the ticket. I'm struggling with visualizing. All I see is black. Well, then don't do it, darling. Affirm instead. Oh, Loz, please load it up. What are you talking about, Michelle? Load what up? What are you talking about? Can I manifest? Oh, hang on, I saw that one. What kind of affirmations do you make when you know the SP loves you but is afraid of suffering? But is afraid of suffering? What the fuck are you talking about, Barbara? You've got a story that is afraid of suffering. What's suffering got to do with loves you? Isn't loving you good? What are you talking about? So you've got a story that the guy's got issues, or he suffers, or he doesn't want love, or he can't commit, or he's scared of love, or he suffers a lot because he's in this dark, deep place. Some fucking shitty story you've attached to him. You stuck all these sticky notes about he doesn't want to suffer, he doesn't want to experience pain, he's been hurt before and he can't be hurt again. Whatever the fucking story is, that's your subconscious finding reasons why, yet again, this relationship won't work out because your subconscious in the toilet. It's got nothing to do with them. Stop listening to anything in your brain that's telling you it won't work out or he's got issues. That's just your shit trying to break you and stop you from, not break you, but stop you from having the thing you want because it can't believe you could possibly have it. For major change, is it better affirming a final overall image like a vision board or one at a time? I don't recommend vision boards, darling. An overall image would be a scene that would imply the wish fulfilled, an overall image, such as a wedding. Okay, you are married. I now pronounce you man and wife. It's happened, right? Or a 30-year wedding anniversary, okay? Or moving into a new home and putting the keys in the door. Or looking at your bank account and knowing it had $1 million in it, or building your dream home and seeing the plans. It's already done, right? That is what you do. The vision board won't do shit. It's imagining in your mind a scene that would imply a wish has been fulfilled. It's already happened. You are in the scene and it's already happened. You are now the man or woman you want to be. Do you do physical self-concept too? Well, that's like self-care, like getting your hair done and doing your nails and going to the gym. Do that stuff. Yes, Loz. How can I... Oh, well, hang on, Icy. What? How can I do it? Yes, Loz, how can I make SP believe my explanation? No. You've got to stop believing he won't believe it. You've got to stop thinking he won't believe it. Everyone listens to me. When I explain something, they believe me. Everyone loves hearing what I have to say. They love it when I reveal my feelings. They love it when I explain things to them. People always listen to me. Of course he understands me. He always understands me. So those things. I actually manifested getting a reckless driving ticket dropped. Oh, wonderful, darling. I don't know what you mean. Reckless. Oh, reckless driving. Oh, reckless driving. Oh! What kind of affirmations do you make when you know that SP loves you but is afraid to say, I saw that one, Barbara. You got to get rid of that fucking story. It's ruining things. What about the live with Sasha and Michelle? What did you say? Oh, that's when I said, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Pluto's gate's so cool. Yes. Oh, Loz, please load it up. A live with Sasha. Oh, yes, us doing us live together. Yeah, we will. Why do some manifestation coaches say it could take multiple years to manifest your SP? Well, it could, I guess, if you haven't changed the story. You haven't changed self-concept. Yeah, it could take multiple years. Guys, be very careful who the fuck you're listening to. There's some fuckwits on here. Be discerning. Can you help heal an SP by affirming they are? Yes, darling. Imagine they're all healed. Their issues have gone away. They're healthy as, etc. Sample, can you hear Loz congratulate you on your manifesting what I wanted? Yes, do that, guys. Imagine me screaming and yelling on the live, celebrating you getting engaged like I did the other day for John. Things like that. Imagine me congratulating you on manifesting what you want. That would be a great scene to have. A congratulatory scene, except I'm doing it for you. You can see me. You're seeing yourself watching the live, and you're seeing me going, oh my God, amazing, darling, hooray, and clapping. People wanted me to do that as a video on TikTok. I will do it, I promise. Yes, Loz, how can I make... I said, darling, my husband and I have been in no contact for 5 months. Don't worry, darling. Just imagine you're still together. Imagine you're the only woman in for him. You have a bond that can't be broken. No one knows him like you. No one gets him like you. No one's you. No one loves him like you. And work on your self-concept that caused you and your husband to split apart. Good morning from Florida. Oh, Florida. I know about your no contact rule. I don't believe in the no contact rule. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't believe in no contact. What do you mean? That no contact rule is ridiculous. If you're in no contact, keep it that way. If you're currently together or you're currently talking, don't go no contact. What do you mean? Yes, Loz, I saw that one. I've seen a visual if you and Sasha meeting in person and how thrilled you both were. Oh, yes, that would be great, wouldn't it? She was saying, if you come to the UK, come stay with me in Norfolk. I really have to spend time affirming against overbearing parents. Well, say that, darling. Say, Jasmine, my parents let me do whatever I want. They're so understanding now. They're so modern. They've thrown away all their old traditional thinking. They let me do whatever I want. What's this, Nancy? What's Nancy saying? Nancy, I missed your question. What was it? What's Nancy said? Loz, when I see birds fall land from people, I block them. Why? Do you mean other people? You're seeing other people doing it on socials, you don't like it? Or you mean people are doing it in your reality? Why are you blocking them? Don't understand. SP's back and making the effort. Oh, Danny Marie, he's scared to lose me and willing to work on it with me. Oh, wonderful, darling. That self-concept must be on point. Hooray. What if you're at the stage where you do not care anymore if SP gets back to you? Well, that's good, darling. That means your self-concept's working. Loz saw SP 2 weeks ago. For the first time in a year. He was all over me. Not heard from him since. Don't worry about it, guys. So many of you get them back and then you start freaking out, imagining they're going to ghost you, imagining they're disappearing, reading into it because it's been 2 days and they haven't contacted you yet, and you're freaking out and you're literally manifesting them ghosting you because you start freaking out. Stop fucking freaking out. If it's been 2 weeks, it's been a whole year and you're worried about 2 weeks. Chill your fucking beans. Go and get on with your life and imagine he can't stop thinking about you. He's just playing hard to get. And he'll be contacting you any day now. When is your course coming out? I'm so excited for it. Oh, thank you, darling. Look, I literally have to get off this fucking live so I can finish it. Loz, I can hear you yelling whenever negative thoughts come to mind. Oh, wonderful, darling. That's what Sasha was saying on live today. What would Loz do? Sometimes I have to go and watch my lives back to give myself a boost. What do you think? about giving positive explanation to the stuff happening in 3D. Yes, guys, do that. Please do that. Give everything good meaning. Oh, this shit show before me. This is only happening because it's all my old thoughts playing out. So soon my new thoughts will play out. So, fine. I'll just sit here and watch this burn down around me. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's only with the third party because he's trying to forget me. Mm-hmm. What to affirm when in no contact and he's flirting with so many girls to piss me off? Well, you've got the story he's trying to piss you off. You've got a story that he wants other girls. So you fuck, darling. Change that fucking story. He's doing it to make me jealous because he's madly, deeply in love with me and all those other girls are just reminding him that they're not me and he loves me. Imagine that, darling. Ex tried to buy me a Jaeger bomb last night. I'm taking those birds for land. What? Well done. My self-concept about everything is good. I've manifested so much but still working on the love part. Look, guys, I don't want to affirm it's the hardest part, but a lot of the time you've got a whole lot of old story about love, so it can take longer. Don't beat yourself up. I feel like it's creepy if a stranger's saying it to me. Well, don't worry, Nancy. Then fuck the birds fall land off. Don't worry about them. Look, I get old guys in the fucking supermarket talking to me and old dudes in the fucking bar hitting me up. And I'm like, dude, get a fucking clue. As if I'd be interested in you. Go away. I have contact with SP, but it's friend zone situation. Should I ignore and persist and stay in contact? Yes, stay in contact. Ignore the friend zoning. Just persist and understand that you're friend zoning yourself with your feelings of, I'm not good enough to be the girlfriend and he doesn't love me. My brother wants to vax, but parents said no. He's 15. Can I affirm for them to change their mind? Well, if he wants the vax, darling, and let him do whatever he wants. Imagine he gets whatever he wants. Yes. Love your TikToks. Oh, thanks, Lizzie. Loz, I sent a request to your Facebook group. Good, guys. Come and join the Facebook group. I save all these lives in there. I'm about a month and a half behind at the moment, but tonight I think I'll be adding the 300th one. Plus, I go live every Friday on Facebook, and there's 2 Facebook Fridays. So look up Facebook Live or TikTok Live as a hashtag and you'll see them all, or go to the photos or media section, okay? I bought a new pair of pants, tried them on and found $25 in the pocket. Oh, I love that. In a new pair of pants. That's hilarious. In a new pair, not from a charity shop. That's hilarious. Been doing self-concept. You feel like there's something underlying that I can't put my finger on. It's probably because you're not doing the right self-concept, darling. You're probably doing that kind of like manifesting queen energy self-concept. Like, I'm a queen. I'm treated like a queen. Everyone treats me so beautifully now. I'm high up on my throne looking down on everyone. I'm all this stuff. You haven't got to your deep core childhood shit, which is I got abandoned, I got abused, I feel not good enough, I'm defective, people leave me, people don't love me, I get neglected. Are you doing that shit? Or are you just doing, I'm a queen, I'm a manifesting master, I'm the baddest bitch? That won't do anything. If you got some shit, that stuff's like icing on a really rotting cake. Investigate what the other shit is, darling. So blocked me, said I was a distraction. He wants to be friends. He needs to work on his health. So you got a story about you're not good enough. You're just a friend. He's got other priorities. He's dealing with his health issues at the moment. Story. You got some fucking old story. Get rid of it. I never buy from regular store. I'm a thrifter. Oh, I found money in pockets of things that I've thrifted before. Yes. I found one day I was affirming for money. About the only day I've ever affirmed for money. And I got free vouchers on the side of the road in a competition and then found $50 in a little envelope from an op shop, put it in the bottom of this bag, and at the bottom of the bag were all these credit cards and a little tiny envelope with $50 in it. And it was the only day I'd done all these money affirmations. I just concentrated that day on just money affirmations, nothing else. And I got all this free money all out of the blue. It was so bizarre. I've been experiencing nightmares while listening to my affirmations at night. Yep, join the club, darling. Happens. Your brain does not like it. Your brain will fight you every time. But I am the baddest bitch. Well, darling, if you want to think you're hard, you do that. I've been experiencing... Oh, the one. Okay, I've really got to go, guys. I messed everything up. What's this, Rob? I messed everything up with SP. Now she has another person she's talking to. Should I keep manifesting? All right, Rob, listen. You haven't messed it up. I want you to say this. Doesn't matter what I do. I can't mess this up. I'm perfect. Everything I do and say is perfect. She loves me and she wants me. And that guy is only reminding her that he's not me. I give her a love she's never got from anyone else. We have a bond that can't be broken. She loves me. She wants me. We are blissfully, happily together. Okay? Start imagining you and her together. Fuck that third party off out of your mind. Okay? And just to try and fix all the self-concept issues that you were having, all the insecurities and fearful thoughts you were having that caused the breakup. Fix that and see you and her together in your mind and forget about that fucking third party. And go and watch all the lives in the Facebook group. And put in third party. Self-concept. And watch all those videos. Okay? I know that we are together now. Yes, guys. Loz, need you to do more character acting with an impersonating about the brain. I love them. What, me doing the brain? Talking. I just end up in voices, guys, because many years of doing stupid voices. So it happens by accident. I will put some of my old YouTube videos on here, guys, because they are relevant. I'll put the LOA girl, but I'm sure if I put that character on here, there'll be so many people on TikTok who think I'm serious and will think she's real, because I did it like a mockumentary, like a real person. So many people used to write on TikTok and say, this girl's tapped, who is this fucking girl? And I'd be like, I'm acting. Guys, what should the new challenge be in the Facebook group? The last challenge was the living in the wish fulfilled, falling asleep in the wish fulfilled challenge. We're just finishing that tonight. 2 weeks ago was the scripting challenge for 2 weeks. What should we do for the next 2 weeks? Anyone got any ideas? What should it be? You're the best. Oh, thank you. Money and success. Okay, you want to do that or fuck the 3D? Which one? Money and success or fuck the 3D? Should we have a vote? I'm going to have a feedback thing. Tapping I don't know enough about tapping. I don't know if I believe in it completely. Money. Okay, money. Energy and healing. Money. Okay, fuck the 3D. Money and success. Well, fuck the 3D, I guess could be part of that. Money and success. Maybe we'll just do money and success for a week. Money and success, okay. Or let's do money and success, and then the following week we'll do fuck the 3D for 2 weeks. Okay? Loz, my SP is so in love with me that every time his best friend sees me out, guess who shows up? Oh, what would I love the analogy of giving a funeral to the old story. Thank you so much for that. Oh, that's great. I'm great. I'm glad you liked it. I came up with it on a live. I don't know where I came up with that, but I like it too. Fuck the 3D, yes. Look, we'll do money and success this week, and then following week we'll do a 2-week full-on challenge about fuck the 3D, okay? All right, guys. I'm going to get going because there's 200 people here. I'm really sorry I've got to go, but I've got so much to do, and I want to have an early night because I got up at 4:30. Okay, guys. See you later. I will see you soon. Please come and join the Facebook group. Make sure you put your questions in the forum. I'll be posting a new forum, a Q&A forum tomorrow. Just search for forum or questions or Q&A forum, and please join all my lives. Put the notification